Dragon Age Origins Awakening was rated M for mature by the ESRB and contains blood, intense violence, language, partial nudity, and sexual content. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everyone, my name's Amaronith and I play games for the internet, and today we're playing Dragon Age Origins Awakening. Last time we finished up clearing out Kal Hirol, and we saw something very disturbing. The mother. We saw what the mother looks like, and yikes.
I knew you'd make it back here. Have you sold that thing I gave you? It's not much, but I hope you get a good price for it.
You sure you're not infected with the darkspawn taint?
No. I feel fine. You don't think I, maybe I should just go.
I hope I handled that guy right.
You're back, eh? What's it like out there? Darkspawn crawling all over?
I found this trinket, and I would like to return it.
Thank the Maker. Mika's been afraid to move from this spot since he lost a stupid thing.
Sorry, couldn't go without Lucky Deerfoot. Thanks for finding it.
And now we're getting away before the Darkspawn arrive. Good luck to you.
On it. Ooh, fingers twitching, so much shiny.
We can buy anything you want.
I know better than to nick any of this. I was just remembering. Growing up castless in Dusttown, we took what we could get, when we could get it. But that doesn't excuse what I was. A thief and a lying rotten duster.
Hot.
Adding eavesdropper to your list of fine qualities?
You know it.
Let's move along before the temptation becomes too great. I've only so much self-control.
Okay. Still just that guy's missing sword. Oh no, my nose. Oh no, my nose. Itch, itch, itch.
Why are you so resistant, woman?
I'm not resistant.
Really? Here. Great. You, me, the bushes. Let's get those branches a-rustling.
Sure. Just one question, though.
Ooh, speak your mind, you spicy kumquat.
I'm gonna prefer women by the time this is over, right?
Oh, and she hits below the belt.
No? I thought I could get missions from that. From the Living Wood. May the Maker smile on Amaranthine and her people. The Templars seek the samples of wood from ancient Sylvans. They are close to discovering what twisted magic drives these creatures and how to defeat them. Sylvans have been sighted in the Wending Wood and may be the cause of the trouble along the trade routes, Chanta Jan's. Yeah. Preying on the weak. My brothers and sisters in the Maker. Cruel thugs are preying upon the men and the women and taking refuge outside the city walls, threatening these poor, desolate souls with violence unless they give over their money. Will no one come to their defense? Brother Mika. Out of control. I'll skip on taking that one until I'd have no mages in my party. A donation of injury kits. Please help. The Chantry supplies are running low. The sisters urgently require a donation of 5 injury kits. Maker turned his gaze on Amaranthine, chant chants. Okay.
All men are the work of our Maker's hands, from the lowest slaves to the highest kings.
So, turned in those... You know what? This should be easy enough. Spooter! And let's go outside.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance? Look at this mess! I love it!
This should be easy enough. Mew! Mew! So many kittens!
On your guard! You had it coming! Where's that squad? Attack! Here we go! Less fighting, more dying, blast you! Show me what you got!
That's the way.
So, thug, blah blah blah. Once we're done here, we have to go back to, back to Vigil. Kitten! Oh, kitten. Hello, kitten. Oh, sad kitten. Oh.
On it.
But, we have to go back to Vigil, get Sigrun officially into the Grey Wardens. And then I guess we can noodle about in the Wending Wood. Before popping over to Black Marsh. We're actually going to be noodling about getting, without mages in the party, taking care of that last bit for the chantry, because oh boy, if I remember correctly, they don't like, neither Anders nor Valana likes that mission for the chantry.
This is a beautiful tree. I did not expect to find one strong and thriving in a Shemlin town.
Nature always finds a way.
Nature does indeed. The keepers of my clan carry a staff cut from this wood. The Dal Amithal. Perhaps it was the same in yours. Our keeper, Ilshe, had a staff cut for me, for when I would take on her role.
So you were never given your staff?
Clearly not. And besides, why do you care? Enough of this. I wish to move on.
Oh, Valana approves. +2.
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God. and he is our maker.
Oh, so we don't actually get anything for doing that. Cool. Da 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 dee da 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 dee da 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 dee.
On it.
Records indicate that Darren Lyle moved into a small house. Lived in a small house outside the city until his death. His treasure may remain there. So yeah, this episode is going to be mostly noodling, very little plot. Lots of gift giving probably later too. A dream is a wish your heart makes. I know I said I was talking about that I have Free to Be You and Me stuck in my head. I apparently always will have Disney songs stuck in my head. So, there's that.
This should be easy enough.
Ring of Subtlety. Quest completed. Okay. The Wending Wood. Last wishes. Oh, right. Amaranthine. You know what?
Thorns of the Sylvans.
Yes.
I just realized I could do that now. Nice. Hey, Nathaniel. How you doing? Do 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 do. Okay. Oh, stretch. Big stretch. Come on.
Did you see those two throwing money around last night? I wish I had a mysterious benefactor.
Blight Orphans Notice Board. The Scavenger Hunt. A grubby note. Some of us orphans lost our things while playing in the street last night. We have so little in life that these things are very important to us. Our nurse says that since someone is looking out for us, we should ask for help. We lost a pitchfork, a hammer, the soles of a pair of shoes, and something appears to be scratched out here. A doll. We would also like a pie. Please help us. Those sweet orphans. On a greasy piece of parchment that appears to have been ripped from a religious text. We thank you for the book. We are having a lot of fun with it. We also want to say a big thank you to Mother Lana for letting us the book. We got something for her. It's a bunch of herbs we gathered ourselves. They're in the basket. Can someone put the herbs in Lana's bed? It will make a nice surprise for her. Make her bed smell like roses and lavender. The Blight Orphans. A present for Melissy. Scribbled hastily on a crumpled piece of paper. Someone should do something about crazy hoppies who get hysterical when try to kill people who are just trying to have a bit of fun. It's probably her sister's fault. She's just as insane as Melissy is, and someone should do something about her too. Except she lives in Dunham and it's far away. The sentence has been scratched out here. The Blight Orphans are afraid of this crazy lady Melissy. Someone should get her away with a scarecrow in front of a house with a knife. Crude map showing the directions to Melissa's houses down below. Poor scared blight orphans. Ah. Game? Game. We will need to do the,
Dirk's been in a fight with his girl. You know anything about that? Yeah. She was pestering him about making an honest woman of her. So the dumb bastard says, I'll marry you when you figure out how to make whiskey come out of your tits. Ah. Heard she wrecked 2 windows and most of her west wall trying to get at him with a pitchfork.
Oh. You know what? We'll wait to do that. We'll wait.
Bran, I don't know this person.
Is there something you want? My companion is not comfortable around strangers.
I'm Warden Commander Farria.
I see. This must be about Keenan, then. Sweetheart, could you give us a moment alone? Is Keenan dead?
Yes. He died making the world better for all of us.
He said that, did he? His wedding ring. Thank you for bringing this back to me. Keenan always said he joined the Wardens to give me a better life. Was it really better for me to be alone in a strange country, wondering if we'd ever have a family?
My condolences. I shall take my leave.
Thank you. Andraste's grace be with you.
Like, so, on the one hand, yes, she was cheating on him. No, I do not like cheaters.
What can I get for you, friend?
What do you have? But at the same time, like, decisions like what Keenan made need to... When you're already married, like, they need to be a joint decision, not just one made on your own and then you drag, you know, your wife around to weird countries that and away from her support network, you know? And it's not like he knew she was cheating on him. So he didn't die in... Like, he didn't die broken-hearted. Or at least broken-hearted that... he didn't get to see her again. So yeah, out of control. The Templars of the Amaranthine require the assistance of one experienced with dealing with mages. Please speak to Sir Rillian, inside of the Chantry of Our Lady Redeemer, Chanter Jan's. A donation of poultices. Please help. The Chantry supplies are running low on small sisters. The sisters urgently require donation of 5 potent health poultices. Make it turn his gaze on Amaranthine, Chanter Jan's. Mouse. Come on.
All men are the work of our Maker's hands, from the lowest slaves to the highest kings.
You told me that last time. You aided the Chantry with a donation of 5 potent health poultices. It's good to be prepared for anything. Blah, blah, blah.
May I help you?
I read your postings on the Chanter's board.
I am fortunate indeed that the commander of the Grey has taken a personal interest in this matter. I'm sorry our note was vague, but Amaranthine is a hotbed of Maleficar activity. Details of who and what they were about would undoubtedly get back to them.
What do you need?
I have worked with an artist to create these sketches of the three suspects. If you could confront them and question them, you would be doing the Maker's work.
Okay.
Now is not the best time to talk.
Oh. Do.
I've watched you fight, Sigrun.
You can. So, that happened?
Thorns of the Sylvans.
Yes.
I'll have to have that conversation about the tree later.
You're back, eh? What's it like out there? Darkspawn crawling all over?
Found this trinket and I would like to return it.
Thank the Maker. Mika's been afraid to move from this spot since he lost the stupid thing.
Sorry, couldn't go without Lucky Deerfoot. Thanks for finding it.
And now we're getting away before the Darkspawn arrive. Good luck to you.
I knew you'd make it back here. Have you sold that thing I gave you? It's not much, but I hope you get a good price for it.
I hope so too.
If the Maker's out there somewhere, I hope he smiles on you.
So he leaves anyway. I'm a little angry. I'm sorry. I'm just a little bit angry that the game crashed. Why would it crash? It's been behaving this whole time. very, very annoyed.
Why are you so resistant, woman?
I'm not resistant.
Really? Here. Great. You, me, the bushes. Let's get those branches a-rustling.
Sure. Just one question, though.
Ooh, speak your mind, you spicy kumquat.
I'm gonna prefer women by the time this is over, right?
Oh, and she hits below the belt.
Spicy kumquat. It's the name of my
Did
next
you
cover
see
band.
those two throwing money around last night? I wish I had a mysterious benefactor.
Bran, I don't know this person.
Is there something you want? My companion is not comfortable around strangers.
I'm Warden Commander Farria.
I see. This must be about Keenan, then. Sweetheart, could you give us a moment alone? Is Keenan dead?
He wanted me to give you this.
His wedding ring. Thank you for bringing this back to me. Keenan always said he joined the Wardens to give me a better life. Was it really better for me to be alone in a strange country, wondering if we'd ever have a family?
My condolences. I shall take my leave.
Thank you. Andraste's grace be with you.
Yeah.
Dirk's been in a fight with his girl. You know anything about that? Yeah.
Right.
She was pestering him about making an honest...
I read these already, and you guys know.
This woman of a... So the dumb bastard says, I'll marry her when you figure out how to make whiskey come out of your tits. Ah. Heard she wrecked 2 windows and most of her west wall trying to get it in with a pitchfork.
Yes? What? Hey, you're that important person.
With trade halted, I can't get my silks from Denerim. It's just awful.
Wow, wow, wow.
Right.
From the Living Wood, which we read, Preying on the Weak, which we read, Out of Control, which we read, Donation of Injury Kits, which we read. If I have to suffer through doing all of this,
you shall know the peace of the Maker's benediction.
So do you. Poultices.
All men are the work of our Maker's hands, from the lowest slaves to the highest kings.
So we donated healing stuff.
May I help you?
Read your posting on the Chanter's board.
I am fortunate indeed that the Commander of the Grey has taken a personal interest in this matter. I'm sorry our note was vague, but Amaranthine is a hotbed of Maleficar activity. Details of who and what they were about would undoubtedly get back to them.
Maleficarum. Here.
Apostates and Maleficarum are all too common across the nation, alas. I have worked with an artist to create these sketches of the 3 suspects. If you could confront them and question them, you would be doing the Maker's work.
Right.
I should have saved. I'm an idiot. Same. Okay.
I've watched you fight, Sigrun. The Legion of the Dead trains its people well.
Oh, they taught me a few tricks, but I was fighting long before then.
Oh, you fought in Orzamar's army?
Fighting for scraps of food, for a place to sleep, for survival.
Oh, I didn't mean...
It's all right. You're a noble.
Oh. Friends. There it is. There it is. Why? Why? Maybe it's just going that way.
Templars, bloody everywhere. Must stay sharp. Templars, bloody everywhere. Must stay sharp. Templars, bloody everywhere. Must stay sharp.
Game. Game.
Must keep calm, keep normal. Yes, everything is fine.
Never thought I'd be traveling with Grey Wardens.
Oh, we recovered all that.
Never a dull moment!
Journeyman lightning rune.
Templars, bloody everywhere. Must stay sharp.
If this quest is bugged, I will be so unhappy.
You bloody bastard! You won't catch me!
So that's the second muttering elf. Like, really, that's the second muttering elf. Oh, right. Her...
Ooh, fingers twitching, so much shiny.
We can buy anything you want.
I know better than to nick any of this. I was just remembering. Growing up castless in Dusttown, we took what we could get, when we could get it. But that doesn't excuse what I was. A thief and a lying rotten duster.
Hot.
Adding eavesdropper to your list of fine qualities.
You know it.
Let's move along before the temptation becomes too great. I've only so much self-control.
Sigrun approves. Ogren approves.
Enemies approaching.
The guards will help you. The rest of you pay up, or bleed. Now!
Let's get started. Right.
This should be easy enough.
On it.
Well.
The guards will help you.
Right.
The rest of you pay up, or bleed.
Time for some fun.
Now!
On your guard. On it. Right. On it. You never had a chance. On it.
Okay. Now let's go. Pie, souls, hammer, doll. Out of control. Finish the job.
Let's get started.
Okay. Fingers crossed that we don't crash.
Have you ever thought of returning to Orzammar?
Not sure I can. Technically, I'm a surface dwarf now.
Why, technically? You don't know for certain?
It's not like they send you a letter. Congratulations, you've been ejected from the warrior caste.
Do you care?
Sometimes. Then I drink more and it goes away.
No.
Heart's blood.
Whoa, whoa! Go away!
So, 2 elves and a human. Find and kill the mage's leader, who's right down there. Mew. Mew.
By the power in my blood, you will suffer for what you have done to my apprentices.
Let's get started.
I mean, sure. So I'm gonna keep saving. I know we're a little over time. We're gonna be a little over time because I kept in both crashes. But it's fine.
All men are the work of our Maker's hands, from the lowest slaves to the highest kings.
Received 20 gold. From the living wood. And that's the only one left. Alright. Now that that's done.
Andraste's blood.
Nug pellets?
Yes.
Yes.
Journal. First, you'll need to find the knife. Hmm. 61 magic.
As you wish. This is a beautiful tree. I did not expect to find one strong and thriving in a Shemlin town.
Nature always finds a way.
Nature does indeed. The keepers of my clan carry a staff cut from this wood. The Dal Amithal. Perhaps it was the same in yours. Our keeper, Ilshe, had a staff cut for me, for when I would take on her role.
But you were exiled.
Ilshe will have given my staff to someone else. Faladine, perhaps. She was always fond of him. Enough of this. I wish to move on.
Falana approves +2. Scatter the herbs in between. Sigrun. Oh, they're not even in the party and they disapprove. Oh. Wait a minute. Did Ogren approve? I missed that. It's at 68.
This should be easy enough.
Right. So Darren Lyle.
Where did the brothers put my book? It will be switched for their insolence.
Okay, so people are gonna apparently disapprove anyway. I don't know. So, where's the knife? What?
Right.
Wooden crate.
As you wish. Let's get started.
Blarg. How annoying.
As you wish.
I almost feel sorry. You could tell she wanted to strip down and roll around scratching herself.
Please, no one needs to see that.
Kitchen knife. Need to find a scarecrow and then plant it outside Melody's house.
Let's get started.
Scarecrows bound to be outside of the city. Outside the city walls, at least. Mew. Moo. The cow goes.
Right.
Now it's time to plant the scarecrow outside her house. Where is... That's Market Row. Just a chantry. Oh, soft ground. Algren approves, Sigrun disapproves. Oh. Don't worry, Sigrun. I will make it up to you with gifts. As is what one does when one is you know, a terrible person.
Perhaps one day we could sit down to discuss magic.
What would that accomplish?
Lots. Great civilizations are built on the sharing of ideas.
Sharing? You mean stealing, of course. Followed by crushing those you stole from.
You know that chip on your shoulder? I think it's replaced your head.
Which is hilarious, given who we're talking to. Okay. Donate. Making amends. Stuck on the board with a rusty nail. The scarecrow was great, except someone knocked it over and it smashed Millie's tomato plants. We saw Miss Lake crying over her lost tomatoes and we were very sorry. We are poor orphan children who don't know right from wrong. We want to say sorry to Melis. She likes flowers, but we want to make sure Melis doesn't come at us with a rake like she did last time, so we can't deliver the flowers ourselves. Will someone find some flowers to put in front of Millie's house for us?
Yes? What?
Hey, you're that important person.
I'm hungry. I think I've got a boil on my back. Leave me alone.
Right. Oh wait, the potted plant. I think not tactics. Go away. Vigil's keep. Itch. Oh? Oh no.
Right.
Why is it... Why did this happen if we're not getting attacked? Ah.
Warden sends
I'm not sure why I got money from a tree. But at this point, I'm kind of done.
Thank the Maker you arrived. Things are getting out of hand. My son is starving! Open the granaries! Bloody feed your people!
Grave times, Commander. The common folk are getting desperate. Maybe you can say a few words, calm them down, make them see reason.
Barrel, you don't coddle a revolt, you put it down. Just give me the order.
Hang on. Blah, blah, blah. Make them see. Now more than ever, we must stand together.
We will not be...
Let the commander speak.
But we must eat. We...
Quiet!
Hang on. Just give me a minute because this has stuff that impacts later. Blah 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 blah. Like, this is true, and this is true, but I don't want them to continue to riot in the future? Except riots only happen when the people aren't being heard. So, I will provide for my people. Trust me.
You expect us to believe those empty...
The commander's soldiers protect my home. That's promises enough for me.
But...
Crisis averted, I suppose. But if you give a mob a rooster, they'll take the chicken coop next time.
I don't know how you did that. Men, stand down.
I'll be in the keep.
Whatever. If they keep
Is it true
rioting...
the dwarves are dwindling? The Darkspawn always at the gates of Orzammar, threatening to overwhelm you?
Yes, and yes. It's only a matter of time.
We elves are few in number, and every one of us is precious. But you isolate your casteless, forbid them from bearing weapons. And you saw what happened in Kal Hirol.
Yes, well, the noble caste has a stick up its collective butt. A stick called tradition.
Do you remember me? The merchant from the road?
Yeah.
I've made a deal with your Mistress Wolsey to provide some new stock for the other merchants here. May
Nice.
God bless you, sir.
Yes, Commander?
I found this golem shell in Kal Hirol.
Oh, I simply must do something with this. So unique, so rare. Yes, a breastplate. Here, take this. These are a few knickknacks I need to begin my work. Find them soon. I simply cannot wait.
Materials for working with golem shells. Wool padding, Master Lyrium potion, pure iron, and blood lotus. Do we have... We do. I just need 1 flask, distillation agents, and concentrator agents. Grandmaster Lightning Rune. I need 2 Master Lightning Runes. Can I make Master Lightning Runes? Anyway, I'm gonna stop here. Big stretch. Oh, big stretch. Yeah, I'm gonna stop here. And
I envy the humans for so many things. But sometimes I envy them most for their tales. Even the youngest human child knows of at least a dozen heroes of legend. These tales are taken for granted. They are so abundant. Oh, it makes me angry sometimes. We Dalish have lost most of our history and our legends. What we do remember, we hold dear.
we can share stories. They belong to everyone.
But does a human child value the tale of the Paragon Idukan as much as he does Dane and the werewolf? Stories connect us to our past. They shape a people in profound ways. Without them, we are lost. I just wish I could do something to restore this lost part of our soul.
Make your own stories.
Now you're just being ridiculous. Let's get on with the day.
But, right. Next time, we'll keep noodling about and doing side quests and avoiding plot. And until then, take care. Bye-bye.